I stood at the edge of the yard, nursing a lukewarm soda I didn't even want. The string lights hung like stars overhead, and the soft hum of music, mixed with the laughter of teenagers and clinking glasses. Everyone was celebrating her. Little girl, now 18, was graduating high school with honors and a smile that could light up the world. I should have been beaming with pride. I should have felt like the most important man here. But instead, I felt like a ghost at my own daughter's celebration. Someone shouted. The crowd raised their cups and plastic champagne flutes. She looked radiant in her white sundress, surrounded by her friends, her mom, and him. Stepdad, her stepdad. The man who married my ex-wife for years after we divorced. The man who somehow filled shoes I didn't even realize I'd left lying around. Ain't the man my daughter just kept gravitating toward like a planet caught in? His gravity? I can't blame her entirely. I missed a lot. The divorce wasn't easy. I moved 3 states away for a job I couldn't say no to, not with the kind of child support I was paying. At first, I visited every other weekend, then once a month, then birthdays. Then eventually, just a call and a card when I could. It wasn't that I didn't love her. God, I did. She was my whole world. But the distance grew, and so did the silence. Between us and Jeff, he was right there. He was present. Picking her up from school, making her pancakes, going to her parent-teacher conferences. I hated him for it, not because he was a bad guy, but because he was there, and I wasn't. Still, I showed up for today. I took time off, drove 12 hours, stayed at a motel instead of asking to sleep in the guest room like some pathetic afterthought. I got her a necklace, custom engraved with her graduation year, and the coordinates of the hospital where she was born. I thought it was meaningful, sentimental, personal. It sat in a tiny velvet box inside my pocket as I watched her clink glasses with Jeff and laugh at some joke he made. The breeze carried the sound of her joy to me like a dagger wrapped in sunshine. Then came the moment. Her mother, ever the event planner, grabbed the mic near the speakers. Everyone, quiet for a sec. The graduate wants to say a few words. Applause broke out. I joined in half-heartedly, hands suddenly clammy. Eliza took the mic. She looked nervous but excited. Hi everyone, thank you for coming. Hey, this means so much. To me, I've worked really hard, and I'm super grateful for all the love and support. Her eyes scanned the crowd. Mom, thank you for keeping me sane. And Jeff. She turned to him, eyes shimmering. Thank you for everything. For being there. For cheering me on. For pushing me to be better. I know we're not blood, but you've always been my dad in every way that matters. The crowd awed. Jeff smiled and mouthed something like, I love you, kiddo, and then she said it, and thank you for the car. I can't believe you actually did that. Like, seriously. Who just buys someone a car? You're amazing. Laughter. But yeah, I guess I finally have to admit it. My stepdad bought me a car. My real dad never did. She said it with a laugh. Like a joke, okay? Like a harmless little dig, but everything in me crumbled. The applause that followed felt like 1,000. Knives clapping me into silence. I stood frozen. A smile plastered on my face like a mask I couldn't take off. My real dad never did. I heard it on loop again. And again. My real dad never did. I wanted to walk up to her, take her hands in mine and scream, do you think I didn't? Want to? Do you think I didn't lie awake some nights wondering if I was enough? If I could ever make up for the miles and missed moments? But I didn't. I just stood there, forgotten, with a velvet box burning a hole in my pocket. Later, people danced. Eliza took selfies. The cake was cut. The music got louder. I sat alone at the corner of the garden, pretending to look at my phone. No one noticed. Eventually, she came over. My daughter, my beautiful, radiant, impossibly grown-up little girl. Hey, Dad, she said, plopping down beside me, still glowing. Thanks for coming. It means a lot. I looked up at her. Her eyes were so much like her mother's, but softer, like they still believed in goodness. I wanted to say everything, that her words crushed me, that didn't deserve to be called real if that was how she truly saw me. Instead, I smiled. Wouldn't miss it for the world. She smiled. Did you like the speech? I hesitated. Yeah, it was beautiful. She leaned in, lowering her voice. I hope you didn't take that car comment the wrong way. It was just a joke, you know? A joke. Funny how humor can feel like betrayal when it hits a wound you've spent years pretending doesn't bleed. I nodded. Yeah, just a joke. Looked at me, uncertain. Are you mad? Mad? No, heartbroken. Absolutely. But I didn't want to be the dad who made her graduation day about me. I didn't want to steal this from her. Not like life had stolen so many moments from us. Double quotes, no. Sweetheart, I'm not mad. I'm proud of you. That's all. She smiled and reached over to hug me. I held her longer than she expected, and then, like an afterthought, I remembered the box. Oh, I got you something. I pulled it from my pocket and handed it over. She opened it slowly, her face lit up. Dad, so wow. She turned the necklace over. These are coordinates. Yeah, the hospital where you were born. I was the first to hold you, you know. My voice cracked. Even before your mom. You were screaming and kicking and I said, hey there, kiddo, and you stopped. Just stared at me, like you knew me. She was quiet. Her eyes watered. That's beautiful. Love it. She stood up and placed the necklace around her neck, holding the pendant like it was something sacred. Thank you, Dad. I smiled. You're welcome. And for a moment, for a tiny, flickering second, I felt like I mattered again. Maybe. Jeff was the man who raised her. I was the one who watched her come into this world. I was the first man she ever smiled at. That counts for something, doesn't it? The party started to wind down. People left. Balloons deflated. Laughter faded into the night air. Before I walked to my car, I looked back at her, laughing with Jeff and her mom, the necklace glinting under the porch light. She didn't see me go. I drove back to my motel with silence in the passenger seat. An old lullaby's in my mind. Being a father doesn't always come with applause or thank you speeches. Sometimes, it's just a velvet box in a pocket, a memory, a moment, and sometimes that has to be enough.